Happy Monday, everybody. It is July 3rd, and I'm going to work because America's Independence Day number is tomorrow. I guess we got to celebrate it exactly on the 4th. It is not left up for interpretation like Dr. Martin Luther King Day or whatever. It is on the day, huh? This hasn't happened to me in forever. It's usually on a weekend. That way we get the Friday off. Like if it's on the Saturday, we get the Friday off. Or if it was on, Monday, we got Monday off. But it is tomorrow. And a lot of people, took today off. I didn't because I didn't have any special plans. So there's really no reason for me to use my days. And with the new school year coming up for my kids, they have a lot of little mini holidays off that I'm going to have to use my vacation time for, just so I don't overburden the only active grandparent that they have to watch my kids. Even though my father-in-law did do a couple days by himself with my little baby boy when he had his tonsils taken out and couldn't go to school. But anyway, I'm off to work. My husband has Mondays off. He gets Sunday and Mondays off. This new job now, he's working Saturdays, which I was really upset about when it first happened. Um, I was really upset about it, but it is what it is. Um, Everybody on his team does a weekend day, so it's not like he was singled out because he's the new guy. Everybody at least has a weekend, so the shifts are Friday and Saturday off or Sunday and Monday off. And he has Sunday and Monday off. And I've been okay trying to keep the kids entertained. Um, so like I just switched around everything that we do. So Sundays, before he was working weekends, Sunday was our reset days. Wash and comb hair, do the laundry, get the clothes ready for the week. In the summer now, I've been taking them out when we've been doing things, but I think in the winter, that's just going to be my reset day. And then we'll do something as a family on Sunday, because to say that we did something as a family, both Saturday and Sunday, will be a damn lie. We did not. We did, one day was as a family and the other day was a reset day. So I'll just switch the reset days and we'll adapt. Um, my husband's less stressed out. He's not being taken advantage of as far as duties, doing 7 jobs at the same time for one pay. It is a big bump in salary. So it's worth it. I think it's worth it. So anyhow, what did you guys do? I kept my kids entertained back-to-back days. So Saturday, we went to a basketball game community memorial barbecue in Harlem. It was very nice. Um, got the kids to sit down and watch at least one basketball game without interruption, which is good. And then Sunday, we took them to the Children's Museum of Manhattan, used the library pass, so we go for free. Please utilize your local libraries. Go get a library card. The more membership, the more it shows that the library is being used and more funding that it gets. So, yeah, we use that. I think the tickets are like $20 or $30 per person. So yeah, we utilized the library pass, except that when we got there, the library pass to go for free had expired June 30th. I took it out on June 30th, and I don't think nobody noticed. And then we didn't go till July 2nd. No, I took it out July 1st. I didn't think to check. The librarian didn't think to check. So when we got there, she was like, "This is expired." And I'm like, "I'm coming all the way from Westchester. Like, can you just use the same number?" So she called the manager over, and the manager was like, "Put it through as a courtesy because it's not her fault that the library gave her an expired pass." And I was like, "Thank you," because I was about to turn into a whole white woman. Um, but I didn't have to, so I saved it. And then I got really sick, y'all. I got really sick at the museum. I don't know what happened. I think I was overheated because even though there was adequate airflow, um, I wear this rubber waist trainer body shaper because as I lose weight in my stomach, I don't want the skin to fall before I get my tummy tuck. So it's like to keep it in. It's like after you give birth, you wear waist trainer or whatever. But mine just doesn't only do waist. It's like a full vest torso because I got back rolls. So it keeps all of that in. I don't know if I got overheated or my blood pressure dropped again or my blood sugar dropped again. It could have been that. Trying to get there early. Nobody in the house ate breakfast. But anyway, I got really sick. So we left. I got sick as I was leaving. We drove to a nice small Chinese spot about 5 blocks away. We were gonna walk, but the heat and stuff, I was like, now if I walk, I don't think I can make it back to the car, which was like 7 blocks away. So my husband ran and got the car. We drove. We were lucky enough to find parking, you know, right near the restaurant. After I ate, got some water in me, I felt better. So I think that's just was it. And then we came home and the kids passed out, and that was the rest of our Sunday. And now all three of them are in the house. There is an event for toddlers happening at the library. It's usually during the week, and we can't go with them because they're in summer camp, daycare, and we work. So this is a good opportunity for my husband to take them there and do like this story time for tots. So they're gonna do that, and tomorrow he's off too because it's July 4th, and I'm off, and I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll probably do. I got a memory last year that we set up this little kiddie pool that I got probably from $20 at the Walmart, and they splashed around. Probably do something like that, but it's tough because I gotta go to work on Wednesday. Like, you can't get drunk, you can't hang out with your friends because you gotta be responsible and shit. Go to work. So it's gonna be real light. Let me do something with my mama. That's it. That's it. I, if you, these ads have been running everywhere. A maxi climber. So I've been seeing a maxi climber. I wanted to get an arch trainer. If you ever been to a Planet Fitness or a Blink, an arch trainer is like an elliptical, but better, but a more total body workout on an elliptical. Like, it's kind of that. I wanted one of those. I already have a little $200 stationary bike, and I felt like while that was helping me lose weight, it's just I needed something different. I have no intentions of re-getting or getting a gym membership ever again unless the gym is right there by my house. I don't like, I have not enough hours in the day for me to work, like get ready in the morning, because I'm also getting kids ready in the morning and getting my husband ready in the morning. There's no time there. Before the kids, I used to get up early, 4 o'clock in the morning, go to the gym, shower, do my hair, go to work. I didn't have no kids. I could do that. I can't do that in the morning. So morning is out. I work full time. Now I'll be driving to Manhattan to pick them up, bringing them back home, getting dinner ready, getting everything, getting homework. Hopefully homework will be done because they'll be in an after school with college students. So hopefully that is the time for them to get their homework done. So, finishing whatever homework, checking whatever homework, dinner, bath, teeth, bed. What am I going to do after I put everybody to bed, get in my car and go to the gym? No. So anyway, unless the gym is right there, I'm not doing it. So I wanted to get an arch trainer, and them things. Now I said, I'm gonna spend a few. The most I'll spend, I'll get it for $1,000. I did the measurements. It would take up the majority of my kids' playroom, but they have stopped utilizing the playroom. The playroom finna be a gym, and their playrooms could be their individual rooms because their rooms are empty. There's hardly any toys or anything in there. I'm about to set up cameras in their bedrooms because the reason why they had a playroom in the living room, which is like AKA the son sitting room, is so we could watch them, keep an eye on them. They don't utilize that except to ransack through toys and don't put them back. That's about to be the gym. Daddy done took over the garage. Mommy finna have a sitting room and workout equipment back there. But anyway, I have enough room for 3 pieces, I think. Three pieces with a good amount of space. So I already have 2. So the stationary bike, and I was gonna get an arc trainer, whatever it's called. That would have took up the rest of the space. And I was okay with that. Did the measurements fine. Was gonna get it. Like, used ones are thousands of dollars. Used ones. With the Planet Fitness logo on there when a bunch of these gyms went out of business or closed down because of COVID. And then having it shipped and whatever was too much money. A new one was two, like a used Honda Civic. So I was like, no. They have bootleg ones, but they look bootleg. So I was like, no. So I guess because I was searching for these things, I was getting tagged for ads for workout equipment, right? So they got me. I saw an ad for the Maxi Climber. So I looked at Maxi Climber. I've seen it before. They're like the Total Gym where those commercials were everywhere. I've seen it before. So it's basically like a climbing machine like this, and your legs do the same thing. I've seen it. They had a big sale, 70% off. Okay, I was going to get the regular one, which would have been about $300 or $200, $300. So I was going to get the regular one. And then reading the reviews, and they were like, although the regular one is good for beginners, after a while of using it, not even that long, you're going to wish you bought the one with resistance because you're going to outgrow the machine. And I was like, oh, I could see that happening. Because even with the bike, I'm turning the dials for more resistance. I'm getting up to like level 7, where I started out as 1 not that long ago. So I said, okay. And then they had a bundle. The bundle came with a mat and these special arm bars. I was like, okay, I need a mat anyway. I was going to buy a mat. And it came with the XL version that has the resistance. So with tax and everything, now I have these things on my browser. So I have Capital One Shopping and I have Rakuten. So when I looked and I was ready to check out, Capital One Savings had a coupon thing. Said, try it. I tried it. It took off $40. Great. That pretty much covered the tax. So with tax and the shipping was free, I got it for $449. So I get a machine. It came very quickly. It said 6 to 8 weeks. And I was like, all right, nah, it came in like 2 weeks. Literally came in 2 weeks. I get it. My husband set it up. We try it. It hurts my knees. Oh my God. Oh, fucking waste. No, I said, you know what? Power through. Power through. It's going to hurt. The bike hurt me at first. So, got my lady time. Couldn't work out. Really heavy cycle. Really weak. Yesterday's my last day. So, as kids are getting ready to go to bed, I go to use them. So now they advertise that you could get an hour workout for 15 minutes. That was the thing. You could burn as many calories and get your heart rate and everything up doing an hour on the bike. And that was my issue. Time. I could only really do the most 30 minutes on the bike because the kids are there and they want my attention, or they've gotten into something and I gotta get off the bike and go see what they're doing because they're fighting over Play-Doh or something. So I was like, okay, let's see if this works. So I had set my thing on my phone for 15 minutes. When I tell you that I was in a torrential rain, drenched sweat. And it's not hot in my house because I don't mind spending egregious amounts of money for an electric bill. I had all 3 air conditioners going. It was not hot in my house. I was dripping in sweat by 7 minutes. And I wasn't even doing it like those women or men were doing it in the commercials. It wasn't even, I was beginner, sweating, breathing, like sweating. I couldn't do it. I said, I can't do no more. I was shaking. I was shaking because probably my carb reserves were gone. I was shaking. So I got off the machine. I did 7 minutes and I was like, I can't do no more. I'm pass out. Did 7 minutes. And then I said, let me get my heart rate down. I had to do the bike for 10 minutes to get my heart rate down. So I started out with fast because I was already set. And then every 2 minutes, I decreased the tension and slow down to get my heart rate down. So my bike has that, the hand thing so it could check your heart rate. So when I was like at 95 or whatever, I was good. I got off. That shit, if I stick with this, the way I stuck with the bike, I'm about to be a tiny little thing. I'm not, but no, it's scary because I think I'm gonna look like a deflated balloon. I'm gonna look like a deflated balloon. It did hurt my knees. Now I bought it because it said low impact to joints and stuff. It did hurt my knees. But then it stopped hurting. It was hurting one knee and then it stopped hurting. Um, yeah, yeah. But I did enjoy the fact. Now I rather fast and hard than slow and easy. I'd rather get my licks in now. Like do my whole intensity for 15 minutes and I'm done for the day. Oh, yeah. Plus, I don't like to waste money. So for me, having that bike, and I bought that bike during the pandemic, and I used it, and then I had stopped using it. To me, it was $200. But me buying something almost $500, I'm finna use it. I'm finna use it. But also when I bought the bike, I was 320 pounds. Sitting on that shit hurts. Um, it's a lot easier to do when you're 220. I've been teetering and it's odd. I don't know if I need to get a new scale because I use the same scale and I try to put it in the same position on the same tile in the kitchen so I know. But I have these drastic fluctuations in weight. Like I'm teetering between 220 and 230 within days of each other. Like one day I'm 227 and 2 days later I'm 220. And then 3 days later I'm 230. I know I didn't gain no damn 10 pounds in 3-4 days or even a week. I know I didn't gain 10 pounds in a week. I'm guessing it's my hormones and maybe inflammation and water retention. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, if anything could break a plateau, I think it's this maxi climber. And it's something I could do if I don't have to dedicate an hour a day to a workout. And I don't have an hour a day. And yes, I want to sit down and watch TV because that is my decompression time. And that is just as important as working to me. Like, oh, my mother be like, oh, you sit on the couch and you watch your shows. And I do. Yep. I need to decompress from the day. I need to watch trashy reality television to clear my mind from all the facts and figures and calculations and spreadsheets and bullshit and microaggressions at work and you know, being mansplained to in these meetings and shit and holding my composure and tapping into my Michelle Obama. When they go low, we go high, because all I want to do is go low to the pits of hell when one of them think they getting over on me and being shady. Because if I don't have my decompression time, like I was sacrificing because I was felt shamed by my mother for taking time to myself when I should be sitting down with my kids and reading with them. Yes, that is important, but they go to school for that because both of us have to work. You should be reading with your kids. Okay, so I was reading with my kids and not sacrificing myself. And I said, all these PhDs in here and y'all can't say Jose. Not Jose, I'm sorry. They were calling him Jesus. Sorry. See, I'm fucking up. I said, all these PhDs in here and y'all can't say Jesus. Y'all keep calling him Jesus. Well, actually, the whole last name was De Jesus. De Jesus was the last name, and they kept saying De Jesus. De Jesus. I said, oh, and I kept, and when it was my time to address the name, I would say De Jesus. And they would, right after me, say De Jesus. And I said, all these PhDs in here, and y'all can't say De Jesus? And they were like, oh, and here's the microaggression. Oh my God, yeah, the accents are so, and I said, but y'all say Buttigieg real well. That just flies off the tongue. Y'all say Buttigieg. Y'all say Tchaikovsky, Dostoevsky. Y'all could say those words. I hit them with that. Oh, they was laughing. They was, you know why they was laughing? Because they keep from being embarrassed. Keep from being embarrassed. So I need my decompression time because I'm not trying to each one teach one. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not. I'm not. I'm breaking out of the black girl save the world. I'm not black girl save the world no more. And they already took away the Supreme Court said that if you don't have to provide a service for something that goes against your religion, right? I'm paraphrasing. It's probably more than that. So this woman who does websites didn't want to do a website for a lesbian couple. She's now eligible to discriminate because she doesn't agree with lesbianism or homosexuality because of her religion. Child, you know what that opened up? It's against my religion to serve niggas. It's against my religion to serve queers. It's against my religion to serve single mothers. It's against my religion. Now everything is against my religion. But you know what? The pendulum swings both ways, and I need everybody who's marginalized, because it's only going to affect marginalized people. I don't know any religion that is against serving white, straight, heterosexual men or women. What religion goes against that? But we need to start. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't serve Karens. It goes against my religion. Um, Master, Louis Farrakhan said I cannot serve the white devil. We need to start doing that and see how fast that's going to be overturned. But when that comedian said that billionaire bought himself a Supreme Court justice and everybody did the silent laugh, was he wrong? Because Clarence Thomas, who benefited from affirmative action, who a billionaire paid for two of his kids to go to school, and now there's the Supreme Court overturned the loans. They overturned that schools don't have to, like the affirmative action in the enrollment process. Now that's gone. And now you don't have to serve a group of people based on your religion. Child, I'm an atheist, which means if I have a service-based anything, I could just pick and choose what I and who I can serve. Oh, when I told my mom I was looking into moving to Ghana, she said I was crazy. I bet it look good now. I bet it look good now. Let's see what Canada dealing with. I don't know if I can handle getting my milk in a bag, but let's see what let's see what Canada looking like. And if you don't know, when I went to Canada, I went to buy milk. It was in a bag, baby. I guess I could get used to it because Canada. Mm. At least the smoke is not blowing in Canada; it's blowing down here. Oh, happy Monday, everybody. Oh, I'm gonna put up some funny videos in my community section. Bye.